You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
Hello? What? Wait, what's that? What's up? What happened? What's up? Wait, what is that? Wait, talk to me. What happened? Wait, what's up? Calm down, man. Chill, my bed. I want to.
Welcome home. You're welcome. Your father has left us. He's gone and left me here.
It's all right, Mother. Stop crying. Huh? You've cried enough. If tears could bring Father back, believe me, all of us will be crying.
You're right.
I believe God knows why. God gives and He takes.
Dad, He has given me a big blow.
That's well, Mother. Death will never have any power over us anymore.
Amen. Amen.
It's all right, Mother. It's all right. It's all right.
Welcome, sir.
Mother, who is she?
Oh, her name is Zima. My house help. When your brother and your sister are back to school, she is the only one that assists me with house chores.
Oh, okay. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
All right. Mother, let's go inside. Jay, please get the things from the truck.
Okay. Welcome. Nothing has shocked me like your father's death. He was healthy and sound before we went to bed that night. I woke up because of the bad dream I had about him, only to find him dead beside me.
That's sad. Really sad. But what can we do? We cannot question God.
You're right, right, my son. We can't question God. So, how was London before you returned?
Just there, fine. I finished my master's program and I got a job. A very good job. I hope to work for about 3 to 5 years before coming back home. I didn't know I would come back this soon.
That's how it has turned out to be.
What about Uncle Uba and his family?
Oh, they are fine. You can see them later.
Oh yes, I will. I bought some things for them.
That's very good.
What did you do?
Well, let's can eat, oh? Let's can eat.
Really missed your cooking.
Oh, Mike, thanks a lot for all the things you bought for us. I'm very, very happy to receive it from you.
You're welcome, Auntie.
And once again, welcome back home.
Thank you.
Yes, it's a very big welcome after many, many years of travel.
Oh yeah.
Did you say you started working after your master's degree?
Yes, I did that. I actually planned to work for a while, for some good time before coming back to Nigeria. I worked for 8 months, and then I heard the sad news of father's death. Unfortunately.
That unfortunately didn't turn out this way. Well, everything happens for a reason, but I want to let you know your father was a lion, a great man. He fought to the last. And he will be buried in grand style, that I assure you. When I come over to the house, there will be a lot to talk about. As if he knew what was going to happen, he let me into certain things which I'll tell you when I come over. But be rest assured, we will not do anything to compromise. That's it.
I trust you. All right. We'll take our leave now.
You won't wait for some food?
That would be nice, but I have a lot of things I want to give to you.
It's okay, Mike, eh? Bye.
All right, I'll walk you.
Okay, Mike and David. Bye. Yeah, take care.
Father, you sent me to the UK to study. You told me that you'll be waiting for me to come back home when I'm done. So you would give me a grand welcome home party. I'm back, Father. And instead of planning the party, fortunately, we're planning your funeral. Why, Father? Why?
Son, how was your visit to your uncle's place?
Mother, I didn't even know. I didn't know you had come in here. But my visit was fine. Uncle Ba and his wife, they were happy to see me. Yeah, they also appreciated the things I bought for them.
So what did he say about the arrangements for your father's funeral?
He said everything is under control. But he will still be here tomorrow to brief me on a few other things.
So, let me show you something, okay?
Michael, so far, so good. You have done well.
Thank you.
Whatever has to be done from now has to be done in the village. On Thursday, his body will move to the village. On Friday, he will be laid in state. And on Saturday, he will be committed to Mother Earth.
All right, thank you very much, Uncle. Everything will be done just as you have said.
Now you have assumed your rightful position as the man of the house. In the absence of your father, you have to take charge. Take charge as you would have done if your father was around. After the funeral, there are some things you have to do before you take your position as headship and take over his legacies and property before you can run his company. But I will come to that. But for now, let me take my leave. You have a blessed day and take care of your mother and your siblings. All right.
Thank you very much. You too. So happy. My mom told me that even after I left, you guys have been getting along pretty well.
Your mother is like my second mother. She loves me so much, and I love her too. She's a very nice woman. I usually come to stay with her every weekend before I got transferred to this Ikeja branch where I am now.
I missed you.
I missed you more.
I missed you so much.
So, tell me, what has been happening?
Nothing much. A lot of women have been coming to me. I told them,
No
"Hey,
way.
guys,
No
I have
way.
a wife."
Son, when do you intend to start work at your father's company?
Immediately. Yes, by Monday I'll kick off. No time.
Good. In that case, I will call Mr. Ajayi, the manager, so that he will brief you on the issues your father left before his death.
Great.
And also hand to you over every document that should be with him to you.
Nice. And then another thing, I would also like us to commence arrangements to pay her bride price. And we'll get there. Then one way may allow that.
Yes.
Give her money or whatever.
It's true. You will tell Dikeh, your uncle, so that he will gather your other uncles and kinsmen for the bride price and traditional marriage rites.
JJ and Queen.
Yes, brother.
Father is dead and gone. He's been buried. What we should do right now is to move on and do our best to make him proud. Very important. When are you going back to school?
Brother, school is on mid-semester break now, but we'll resume by next week.
Yes, brother. Jay and I promised Dad that we're going to graduate in flying colors from school. Me, I personally told Dad that I will come out with first class. Even if it's dead and gone, I will make sure I work so hard to keep to my promise. Because I know he will be very glad in his grave.
I like that. Nice. And you know, one second. Hey, Elvis, my brother. What's up, bro? Oh yes, everything went well. The old man has been buried. Yeah. Okay, so when are you coming back? When will you be back into the country? Oh, brother. See, guy, just hurry up and come back, okay? I really need you around us, my guy. Okay. All right, fine. I'll be expecting. Mom, Elvis. Yeah, Chief Barnabas' son.
Elvis, do you know I was about to ask after him? Since you returned and throughout your father's funeral, I did see him.
Oh yes, you're right, mother, but he actually explained things to me. His father has been having issues with the Cameroonian government. Yeah, so he went there to help his father. He'll soon be back.
That's all.
Ha. Okay, so first of all, let me thank you all. I want to thank you for the support and cooperation that you all gave to my late father. Now that I've taken off, I would also want you to give me the same kind of support and cooperation so that we can all work towards the success of this company.
Once again, Mr. Mike, you're welcome. You see, the staff of this company are known to be dedicated to work, very punctual, and very, very hardworking.
Yes, sir, we are happy to have you here. And we wish you a fruitful stay in the office, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. We're strongly behind you. Nothing to fear, no shaking.
I like that. Thank you. Okay, let me not delay you further. You can get back to work.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Mr. J, get me the file of the Amara oil and gas. Yes, they're fine. Let me go through.
All right, right here.
Whoa. Oh my God, father left a whole lot of work here. Where do I start from? Yeah. Oh, Elvis, all right, let him in. Hey, my God. Look at you. Bro. Mr. Elvis, good to see you. Look at you. Sit down. Hey.
How far?
Hey.
How far?
See your guy now. See your guy. Look at me. You know, this is a position I hope to occupy in the next 10 years. But hey, look at me.
Oh, that's life.
Yeah.
That's life.
By the way, when did you get back into the country?
Well, I flew in last night. Yeah, really? Last night. Listen, I'm very sorry I missed your father's funeral.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, But I heard it was something else.
Oh, it was grand.
Yeah.
It was awesome. You know, my father was a great man. So his funeral was nothing short of greatness, befitting.
Wow. I trust you guys. Huh? Wow, look at this place. This is... Boy, you have taken over your father's... You know now you're your dad's representative.
Oh yes, you can say that again. So much work. I have to go through all these files, these ones.
This is really huge. Yeah. Huh? Oh, nice. By the way, how's your mom?
My mom is fine. My brothers, everybody's fine. Let's get you something to drink. Shiny.
So, tell me, how did it go? How was your first day go?
My first day was good. Very good. But the workload is much. Hey, you know, I never really knew my father's business strength. My father has a conglomerate. Yes, a huge business empire. The responsibilities on my shoulders, plenty. Huge. Honestly, I can't wait for JJ and Queen to round up with school and join me in running the company.
I can understand. The Lord is your strength.
Amen. I know what I'm going to do. Once we're done with our wedding, marriage, everything completed, you'll join me in running the company.
I can't wait. You know, if your father, at his age, could work so hard to bring the company the level it is now, I think we need to even work more harder to step it up.
You're right. I just love you. You have my kind of vision.
That is why I'm your wife. I'll always be here to support you.
Did you notice any strange sound?
Not at all, sir.
Can you hear any?
Any problem?
No. You're sure nobody will?
Are you sure it's not your imagination playing tricks on you?
Exactly, Mama. It could be a figment of your imagination.
Figment of what, Wokem? Am I a child? Huh? Abumwata. Of course I know the difference between imaginary tricks and reality. This thing happened right before me. There's something about that office.
Ha! Something about that office? Now I don't understand. Hey!
Me too, I do not understand. But I'm going to find out what it is. Yes.
Recall I told you that after the funeral, there are certain things you need to do before you can comfortably inherit your father's legacies and begin to run the affairs of all he left behind.
Yes, I remember you said that, Uncle, but that does not explain the strange things I noticed yesterday.
Every strange thing has a root. Then the root is what I'm about to tell you now. Your father and I belong to a fraternity called Zumerica, the Temple of Wealth. Your father, in his wisdom and magnanimity, enlisted you as his next of kin to take over from him in the brotherhood.
It's impossible. You of all people should know that there is no way. No way in this world I will do such a thing. It's impossible. You know that.
You stop your ranting and listen to me very well. It will help with this discourse.
I do not know about you, but I knew my father very well. And I mean very well before he died. My father was a good man. One of the few good men you can count in this country. He was a good man. And his business was genuine. Everything he did was genuine. Okay? My father... What are you telling me, uncle? My father would never involve himself in such a thing. Bloodshed, rituals, anything you call it. Idol worship, never. So what you're saying right now is disgusting to me. Look, uncle, with due respect, I do not know what you're into. I don't care. It's not my business. It's yours. So if they told you to get a young man for initiation, tell them you did not see me. I'm not interested. Please.
Michael, have you ever wondered why your father's funeral attracted so much pomp and pageantry? Have you ever wondered why your father's funeral had so many rituals that you have never seen in all your life? Why you have never seen such money being spent at a funeral? Yes. That is the way the fraternity buries its members. Michael, in your father's house, there is a secret room that only two people have the right of entry. Your father and yourself. You, because you are the chosen one, his representative. Michael, I've done my job.
You're back.
Yes.
Welcome, sweetheart.
Okay. Mom, is there any room in this house that the father forbids anyone from entry?
Yes. Is anything the matter?
No. Can I see the room?
Sure. He calls it his study room, but he forbids anyone entering into it. But come, let me show you. Eh? Anybody entering into it. I don't have the keys to it.
So who has the key?
Your father.
Where did he keep the key?
I don't know. But son, is anything the matter?
No problems at all. It's a study room, so there must be a lot of books. So I'm trying to get a particular book for my job. Yeah, that's all. No problem.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about. I need the keys to my father's study room.
What for?
Uncle Bat told me something today. He said that father was a member of a secret cult.
What?
So that study room is actually father's secret room. So we need to go in there and see what's happening.
Start somewhere there. Back here. And step out of the car, boys. My Lord Spiritual, this sudden visit, I hope all is well.
How can all be well when your nephew, Okaka's son, is breaking our rules? First, he dared to step into his father's shoes at the company without being fully initiated. A few hours ago, he broke into his father's inner chambers. Not only did he step in there, he scattered the place and allowed his younger brother access into that place.
My Lord Spiritual, I am deeply sorry for the boy's ignorance. It's only ignorance that makes a child mistake a python for a rope.
When a child fails to make due inquiries into what killed his father, he'll walk into his water with his eyes wide open. Okaka's wealth has been stopped, and he will crumble if that boy fails to come to the temple to do what is required of him. He's your nephew. Warn him, because what affects the face affects the eyes.
Yes, my Lord Spiritual. What is wrong with this boy? Boys, come back. Now let's go back to my brother's house.
Uncle!
Listen, young man. It's only a fly that has no counselor that follows the corpse to the grave. Entering your father's secret room is a sacrilege without being initiated. You not only went in there, you scattered the whole place and destroyed it, and gave your brother the privilege of entering. What is wrong with you?
Uncle, I am shocked. That is it. I am shocked. I can't even believe this. I mean, how could my father go so low? A man of his level. Go so low, stoop so low to do such, I don't know, I don't watch it called. Such rubbish. I don't believe it.
You better believe it. No, I tell you. If you must inherit all your father left behind, and succeed him as his next of kin, you must be initiated into the fraternity in 1 week. Else, all he ever labored for will crumble under your very nose. And that's not all. For daring to visit the temple of Zumerica, you will come down with a deadly plague. That's all the message I brought for you.
Go back to whoever sent you and tell them that I am not interested. You hear me? I will not be part of this. I will not be part of any form of idol worship, cult group, shedding blood. Never! You hear me? Never!
Michael. Michael. When the wood insect gathers the firewood, it carries it on its head. Whoever brings ant-infested firewood into his house only invites the lizard to lunch.
Can somebody just tell Uncle Dikeh here that I am not interested in whatever rubbish he is selling to me? After all, is it by force?
Dikeh, what is going on here?
Your son has refused to accept his responsibilities, and that comes with disasters.
Disasters?
Yes.
I don't understand. Please, can you explain?
Mother, are you aware of this? Huh? Are you aware that father was part of a secret cult? A man?
Impossible.
Joy, this man.
Dikeh, how can you peddle such a malicious lie against your own brother just few weeks after his death? Why?
Sarah, you know me very well. I am not a man of double speak. It's unfortunate you never knew your husband very well, nor realized who he actually was. Both of us were members of a fraternity called the Temple of Wealth.
Uncle, there's no way this can be true. Our father was a devoted Christian.
Yes. My husband was never into such kind of group. Dikeh, you don't know what you are saying.
Sarah, you knew your husband in the day. I knew him in the night. Let's go down memory lane. When? Do you recall your last birthday? When your housemates came to celebrate with you? It was your father who caused the accident that took the lives of your classmates.
Zumarika! Zumarika!
When you got to the scene of the accident, did you ever imagine with such fatality there was no single drop of blood? I tell you again. Congratulations.
Thank you, my brother. You see, the blood of the 7 students have expanded my lifespan.
I can see.
Yeah.
But I need more blood. to increase my lifespan.
That's all right. It's okay. But that's by the way. That's not why I call you. I call you because the kingship contest in our community is on.
You want to contest?
No, not at all. It's just that I want it to come back to our side. I was told that Anyanwu was the king from our kindred, was the king 50 good years ago.
That's true. That's part of the history.
So, you see, we need to look for a credible candidate and then support him financially.
You're right. What we do is what we owe our people.
Yes.
We have the means, we have the wherewithal to do anything we want. Do you have anybody in mind?
Actually, I'm looking at Dikeh, the first son of Yul Edochie. Yes, the boy seems to me like an intelligent, vibrant young man who is ready to carry his people along and do everything to satisfy them.
My brother, where you stand is where I stand. One good thing about my relationship with you is that we don't struggle over anything. So where you put your money is where I put my money. Just say the word and it will be done.
You see, I also heard that some rats from Amakoya are seriously interested in the race. They've already started spending their money as if they have that money to spend. We are going to chase them with their money.
My brother.
Oh!
We will match them dollar for dollar, pound for pound, euro for euro.
Wherever.
Say it again.
When did they see him?
Do you recall a day after his demise, when I came with a group of people who I introduced as members of a committee of good friends to which your father was a member?
My father was upright. This is a man I knew for years. I grew up with. My father was an upright man. I'm still in shock, my brother. I mean, it's one no me. Honestly, no matter how much, whatever I try to do, it happens. Now, woka bonyo gwego one. Boko gwego mazi get kalaka. So it's bonyo gwego. Believe me. I mean, I opened that room. I saw things for myself. Then I listened to my uncle. He exposed a lot. Hey.